Hello and welcome to Epic Worlds. My name is JMan666. I know I don't normally do this. This is completely new to the channel. We don't normally do something like this, but behind the scenes, as you can see on the minimap, me and Chris have been doing some Galacticraft stuff. Basically, this was where the Epic Worlds mod castle used to be. It's all changed now, as you guys can see. A load of new stuff. So basically what we've been doing off camera, which you guys haven't seen, is we've been building up all the stuff to make a spaceship. So check out the Galacticraft stuff, and it's going to be cool. So at the moment, I'm on top of the factory. It doesn't look like much, but I'll show you guys around in a minute. Basically, this is literally all that's running the factory. Is one of these. As you can see, this one's still disabled. But this one is collecting all the power, which is then going down stairs to our third floor. Now on this, well, our second floor, but on our third floor we have this, which is our 2 iron chests. If I just take one of my death points off because I died when I was just doing something just now. But yeah, so in here's our 2 iron chests, which basically collects everything that we have coming from the quarry from Quarry Site 1 down there. Then, as you can see, the power carries on going down onto our second floor, which is basically what's powering our pulverizer, all our generators, the circuit fabricators, compressors, and all that sort of stuff. Basically, we're using this is all we've really used so far to start building our spaceship, and it's done quite well. So obviously we've got 2 fences here, we've got some fences on the second floor, crafting table, leftover blocks, mechanical equipment. This is all done. We've all built this all via all survival. We have died a couple of times, but you know. So our plan is to build this, which is our NASA workbench. Well, not the this is there. We're going to build the rocket basically. I'm a bit confused, I'm a bit tired. Sorry about that. We're planning on building the rocket. So far, I've managed to build all the heavy plates, the cone. I'm working on the fins at the moment, which obviously require that more heavy-duty plates and some compressed steel, which is what I've been working on. My main focus was to get this done, and then obviously we haven't actually made any stuff to go to space yet. We're going to do that last. Whilst I've been building the rocket and everything in the factory and building all of the stuff to make it look good, so I was the one who built the factory. I'm the one who's building the rocket and everything. I also made some time to build the blocks for our smeltery, which is what Chris, who's been on the server, has been putting together, which is really cool. It's a really cool thing. It's helped us so much building this thing. Basically, once the smeltery's up, it's good. As you can see, we've got a lot of ore, which we've managed to get hold of and we do need to make our smeltery a bit bigger. And then obviously I built all the stuff for it. He just put it all together, which is really good of him. We have obviously our tool casts, which is all this sort of stuff, which is basically what we use to make something. So for those of you who don't know, you make the tool cast by putting something in there. Actually, I'll make one from scratch for you guys. So if I put, say, what do we have? Here we are, a stone tool rod in. So say I put the stone tool rod in there. I change it so if I make it out of iron, so we've got loads of iron. If I put iron in and then pour the iron on it, oh, actually it's not working too good. It actually probably has to be a stick. I think it might be a stick. Let me just go grab a stick. Chris is more the one who does all this sort of stuff, but you know. So yeah, a stick won't make the tool cast. Just try it. If I just put a stick down. Yeah, it doesn't work, but basically you put the object you want to make on there. Sorry about the rain. Bloody rain. I'm not up on this server, so I can't exactly change the rain. That's why it's all survival. Even though I'm the one running the server, I'm not up on the server. Basically you put what you want down there, you run it out and does that, and then you can make, actually with an ingot cast, I could probably make an ingot cast actually. It's aluminium brass, I think it is. I think that's why. Let's try it with the aluminium brass. If I grab an ingot, maybe we can do it. We'll just grab an ingot. We'll just grab an iron. Good old iron ingot. They're always good. I might be able to show you with I think it's brass. There we go, yeah. So you use the brass to make the cast, which is basically how you make the cast, which basically gives you an ingot cast. So you use that with normal Minecraft stuff, and then you put the cast on there, and then you can change to whatever you want. So say I wanted bronze, say I wanted bronze ore, I'd select bronze so it goes to the bottom, I'd then run it into here, and it would make me a bronze ingot. And all I have to do is just put stuff in there. So if you just get like normal ore, dump it in there, it'll melt and melt down the smeltery. It's pretty cool. The smeltery only does run with lava. That's the one of the downsides to it. It's only lava and it's not coal. You can't run it with coal. Then we've got this, which is the casting basin. This does exactly the same as that, except you can't. Even though you can put cast in it, it won't work with the cast. As you can see, basically, if I set it to bronze, which I think it's still set to, yeah. If I just choose that, it'll do exactly the same as it would normally do. Providing you've got enough bronze or whatever material you're using in it. Oh, hello, zombie. It will make a bronze block, which is handy for some things when you're making it. And then if you say you make accidentally, you don't want it, you just kind of dump it all. You dump that back in there, you dump it back in there. Providing you've got enough lava, it'll melt it back down into molten bronze and put it straight back in this thing, and you can recycle it and use it again, which is really cool. So that's basically the smeltery, and then obviously the part builder we used to build parts. Tool forward is what you used to make the parts. Stencil table to make the stencils to make the parts, which is basically, it's really simple to make a stencil. You cut down some wood. We don't actually have any stencils here at the moment. I think we have it in here. Yeah. You cut down some wood, and then in your craft node you put 2 sticks and 2 planks, and it'll make you a blank stencil, which you then just put straight into the stencil table, and then you just click on next to the previous pattern, and it'll give you all the stencils for the tools you can make. Once you've made that, you literally just dump that straight into there and make whatever tool you want. So that's a quick little thing for the smeltery. As you can see, we've already made bone and stuff. And all that sort of stuff. So this is quarry site 3, moving on to the quarries. In fact, if I just morph into a bat, I can show you the quarry. So this is our first official quarry. I do have the morph mod installed. I installed the morph mod as well. But this is our third quarry, which is, even though we didn't do the quarries in order, we've done the second quarry, third quarry, and now we're on the first quarry. But this is what we're basically using to get most of our ore. It's really handy. We've managed to, it has actually opened up a cave, which is here, which is what we've been using to get our lava from. Which is really, really cool to have going. Then in, obviously the same for the second quarry, we haven't got lava things, and then from the third quarry, which is what we're running at the moment now, it's not running at the moment because there's not any fuel in the tanks. So the tanks are a bit empty from fuel wise. Just put them down there. So handy that way. But yeah, so this is our home. It's the actual original place we started from. Which is what we built the first time we started, which basically has our sheep farm here, which is what we're using the wool to make the aluminium wire, and our garden here, which is what we're using for the wheat. Which is also really, really handy and cool to have. So I hope you guys like that. We've spent so many hours building this all from scratch. I mean, the quarries are just so expensive and everything. Coming out of the rain and down here, which is where I've set up our iron bush garden, it's really cool because it gives us free aluminium. Even though it comes out as berries, all you do is you dump the berries in the smelter, it'll smelt it down to aluminium, or molten aluminium, or molten copper, depending on what you got. Molten tin, molten iron, etc. I'll just put these in there for now. Bricks come a little lighter. Obviously that goes down to our mine system where we'll be mining them manually. So yeah, this is basically our thing. Obviously with the essence berries you just pick them off, eat them, and it gives you that. This is our bin. That's basically what we do. I seriously just threw my fucking pick away and I got shot by a skeleton. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I do have keep inventory on, as you guys just found out. Hat mod's also installed. I've added these these mods obviously separately. I've added the hat mod and all that stuff separately. Same with the morph mod. Oh no! Are you kidding me? I got thrown into the bin and I got rid of my bloody pick. The weapons I'm holding, they were pretty good. Once you put the auto like where they heal themselves. I can't remember what it's called. What's it called? Auto repair on, that's the one. When you put auto repair on it, it does cover it with some stupid slum thing, which does ruin the thing, but it's handy to have when you have auto repair on. But yeah, so I just thought you guys could see a bit of behind the scenes stuff what we get on with here at Epic Worlds, what me and Chris have been getting on with here at Epic Worlds. So yeah, this is basically behind the scenes stuff we do when we get bored and we just want to play a game for fun without recording and stuff. We are going to be doing a recording for when we actually finally set off the rocket. If you guys want to see some... What the hell has he got on his head? It's really weird. I'm gonna go after that hat actually. But if you guys do want to see some more behind the scenes stuff for Epic Worlds, like behind the scenes of us recording off camera, or what we're doing game wise off camera like this, as you saw in the bloopers video, you saw us behind the scenes before we start recording and stuff. And as we're seeing now, this is like stuff we do in games when we're not on camera, which is really cool. I do enjoy it quite a bit. It's loads of fun to play with Chris. We're doing so well in the factory, even though I've been the one building and doing everything and he's basically focused on the weaponry for when we get to the moon. We're getting stuff done, that's the main thing, and it's been a lot of fun working with Chris on this. If you guys want to see some more behind the scenes and how the factory is coming along, anytime, leave a comment down below. We are going to be doing a video when we actually do finally launch our first experience of hitting the moon on this mod pack. It's going to be so cool. I can't wait to finally reach the moon. But yeah, so as I said, if you want to see some more behind the scenes stuff, what we do, either game wise or when we're not recording, or when we're about to record, or after or between then, leave a comment down below. Same if you want to see us what we're doing game wise when we're not recording, so like what games we play, how we like what we're doing for them. When we finally do reach 500 subs, there's going to be a lot more variety of different videos. It's not just going to be gaming videos, it's going to be vlogs, it's going to be what we do behind the scenes. There's going to be loads of behind the scenes videos, and everything. It's going to be so good. Well, that's the plan for when we hit 500 subs. Obviously it's a matter of you guys, we just need more of you to sub. We're so, to be honest, just to think a couple of months ago we were on 90 subs, and now we're like, it's mind-blowing knowing how our sub counts have gone up so quick, and we thank you guys so much for it. So yeah, apart from that, I hope you guys enjoy. Once we hit 500 subs, as I said, things are going to be changing. Face Gorger. Yeah, so once we reach 500 subs, then things are going to be changing, as I said. If you want to know more about that, then leave a comment down below. Basically, if you want to see anything on the channel, just leave a comment, and we read all the comments, we do reply to all the comments, etc. And all that, we try to get it done. So yeah, this was basically what we do behind the scenes game-wise. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see me and Chris doing some more stuff behind the scenes, or if you want to see like behind the scenes with videos, as I said, leave a comment down below. Yeah, so like and subscribe to Today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!